Welcome everybody, François Letarte, JDR D30, and this will be a video response to Tabletop Gaming with Juce. The video is 5 years old a good age to begin tabletop role-playing games? So yes, the answer is yes. It can be a good age. Yeah, well, some considerations are to be taken, but basically in your video, I think you're in the right way to do it and be successful. You know, short sessions. You know, choosing simple games can be Hero Kids. It's the same. I use Hero Kids or other games that are meant for children's, and guiding the player with choices, helping them with choices to help them see what could be beyond what they're doing right now. To put you in the context, I work in a public library, and one of my duties, sometimes I read the stories for young children. You know, I read the books, and yeah, it's a very appreciated activity. But I did also role-playing games with Hero Kids at the library, and the way I see it is that at that age, it's just the step a little further than having them just listen to you and reading the stuff. You know, they're part of the story now, but I think they like it when you show them the pen just fell down. Show them the options that you can offer, the options that are there in the story you're trying to do with them. So yeah, when I put a situation, I may wait 1 second or two, because some of them will have spontaneously something they want to do. Otherwise, I will give them some options, okay, with the option to it can be something else. So yeah, I will guide them through that, making it very colorful. I've tried many formats since a couple of years. In fact, sandbox is a little hard to handle, because the kids, if they understand the concept of that they can do anything, they will go their own direction, ignoring all the others, and they will do all their fantastic stuff. You know, I saw that it was hard for them to work in a team. So you will have to deal with many little parallel stories, and yeah, it can be hard to handle, and maybe the experience won't be that good. So far for me, it wasn't the best way to handle it. My best results, and I've tested it a couple of times, were with the Hero Kids modules, for example, and while not taking it just as a frame. Okay, they have a very simple objective into a very simple goal into that module, and it was to take those modules and try to run them into 1 hour maximum. And 1 hour is a little long, but you know, in 1 hour I was able to get through most of them. So in order to make that into 1 hour, you have to help them a little. You know, when in face of a situation, you have to give them some choices if they don't come up with something fast. And also what worked well with those groups is that there were a little mixed age group. You know, the activity of Hero Kids I'm giving at the library is meant for kids between 5 and 8 year old. So if you can handle, if you can have little older kids than 5-year-olds, maybe a cousin that has 7-year-olds, for example, get them into the game, because the cousin will give, in a sense, the example to the younger ones. It will, maybe some sort of synergy will take place, and so far it worked well for me. We were able to get through the adventure, and the excitement was there, and all the kids, most of the kids, wanted to come back the next session. You know, I had a full summer of Hero Kids, and I think that more than half of the kids were there mostly every time. Sometimes they were subscribed to the first adventure, and after the first adventure, their parents subscribed them to all the others, and they were very happy to be there and be part of the adventure. So having maybe a mix of age, just a little older than them, and yeah, you have to guide them. You have to be very colorful, and like I said, it's just a little step over reading them a story. Okay, just see yourself read a story to your daughter, and just see how it could be if she was to take part into that story. You know, you have to be colorful like that, expressive like that. You have to talk to them the same way you would while you're reading that kind of book. So far, it worked well for me. Hero Kids is a great game to do that, and yeah, so I'm very happy to use it. Yeah, and I've made a review of it. I will put the link below also for those others who are watching this. Yeah, so it's possible to have a 5-year-old kids, and the way I was able to make it, well, you just have it, and yeah, it works. So it was a pleasure to respond to you, Juice. François Letard, JDR D30, and up to next time, I hope you have as much fun in your life as in your games. Goodbye.